Well, how's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, July 28th, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Netflix has announced that a third Kissing Booth film will be released in 2021. The streaming service made the announcement on Instagram Sunday in a video featuring stars Joey King and Joel Courtney trying to keep the existence of a third film a secret from other cast members. King and other stars also confirmed that the third installment was filmed at the same time as The Kissing Booth 2 during a YouTube live event with the cast. The announcement comes after Netflix released The Kissing Booth 2 on Friday. The sequel follows King's Elle and Jacob Elordi's Noah as they struggled to have a long-distance relationship. Elle and her best friend Lee, played by Courtney, meanwhile reopened the kissing booth at school. Taylor Zachar Perez, Maisie Richardson Sellers, Mae Young, and Molly Ringwald also star. The Kissing Booth is based on the Beth Reekles book series of the same name. Vince Marcello also served as director on all three films. Nomadland, from filmmaker Chloe Zhao and starring Frances McDormand, will premiere simultaneously at both the Venice and Toronto film festivals on September 11th. Zhao and McDormand will appear during a virtual introduction for both screenings. The film will additionally be shown during a special drive-in event on September 11th in Los Angeles, hosted by the Telluride Film Festival. The New York Film Festival also sets Nomadland as the event's centerpiece selection, leading to a domestic theatrical release this fall before the film rolls out internationally. Nomadland is based on journalist Jessica Bruder's 2017 nonfiction book, Nomadland: Surviving America in the 21st Century. McDormand stars as Fern, who, after the economic collapse of a company town in rural Nevada, packs her van and hits the road as a modern-day nomad. Real nomads Linda May, Squanky, and Bob Wells also star as Fern's mentors and comrades. Zhao, who is also helming Marvel's The Eternals, directed, produced, wrote, and edited Nomadland. McDormand also serves as the producer. Zhao said in a statement, "The American road fascinates me. It's heartbreakingly beautiful and deeply complicated. I've traveled it for many years and always hoped to capture a glimpse of it. I'm thankful to be able to make Nomadland and excited for audiences to join Fern on her adventure." Warner Bros. Announced on Monday that director Christopher Nolan's Tenet will be released into theaters outside the United States starting August 26. The film will open in 70 countries worldwide, including Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Korea, Russia, Spain, and the UK. Tenet, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, has been delayed multiple times from its original July 17th release date. The film will be released in selected cities in the U.S. over Labor Day weekend, September 3rd. Theaters in the United States largely remain closed due to the pandemic, while others around the world have reopened. Warner Bros. Have yet to announce plans to release the film in China. Tenet stars John David Washington, who can invert time and is trying to save the world from destruction. Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, Michael Caine, Kenneth Branagh, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Himesh Patel, and Clemson Posey also star. Paramount recently delayed Top Gun Maverick to July 2nd, 2021, and A Quiet Place Part 2 to April 23rd, 2021 due to the pandemic. A&E Network announced Monday that Biography, The 9 Lives of Ozzy Osbourne, will premiere September 7th. The network promised a new interview with Osbourne in which he will discuss his recent Parkinson's diagnosis. Osbourne's biography episode will cover many phases of the rock star's childhood and career, beginning with his childhood, during which he coped with poverty and eventually spent time in prison. The 9 Lives of Ozzy Osbourne will also touch on his time with the band Black Sabbath as a solo artist and reality television star. A&E confirmed the new interview with Osbourne, as well as never-before-seen archival materials. The film also includes interviews with Osbourne's wife Sharon and son Jack, and fellow rock stars Rob Zombie, Ice-T, Marilyn Manson, Post Malone, and more. The film, directed by R. Greg Johnston, was selected for the XCXW 2020 before the film festival was canceled. Osbourne Media is producing the 9 Lives of Ozzy Osbourne with critical content for A&E. Another Biography I Want MTV premieres September 8th. This documentary on the pioneering cable television network features interviews with Pat Benatar, Billy Idol, Annie Lennox, Daryl DMC McDaniels, Norman Lear, and more. The Biography label began in 1987 with the first episode profiling George H.W. Bush. Apple TV Plus and Oprah Winfrey announced a new series led by Winfrey for the streaming service. The Oprah Conversation will premiere Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Oprah Conversation will feature Winfrey leading discussions with thought leaders on timely subjects. Her first interview will be Professor Ibram X. Kendi, speaking about how white leaders can learn to become anti-racist. The second episode will feature a conversation with Emmanuel Acho in 2 parts. In the first part, the athlete will discuss his web series, Uncomfortable Conversations with the Black Man, and take questions from white viewers. In the second part, Winfrey and Acho will discuss race together and introduce questions from Latina ex-guests. Future episodes will include Equal Justice Initiative founder and the subject of the movie Just Mercy, Brian Stevenson. Winfrey will record the conversations remotely as she gave her 2020 commencement speech remotely. Apple TV Plus already streams Oprah's Book Club and Oprah Talks COVID-19. Netflix is developing a prequel series to The Witcher. The streaming service announced plans Monday for The Witcher's Blood Origin, a new live-action limited series set in the Witcher universe. Blood Origin takes place 1,200 years before the events of The Witcher. The 6-part series explores the origins of the very first Witcher and the events that lead to the, quote, conjunction of the spears, when the world of monsters of men and elves merge into one. The Witcher writer Declan de Barra will serve as the showrunner and co-executive producer with The Witcher series creator Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich. Hissrich tweeted Monday, "This has been the toughest secret to keep. I've always wanted to dive deeper into the myth and lore of the continent, and now fans will have a chance to explore it with Declan Barra in a prequel series, The Witcher Blood Origin, Elves, Enemies, and the End, Oh My." Witcher is based on Andrzej Bukowski's book series of the same name. The TV series stars Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as the Witcher. Blood Origin will film in the UK. Sapkowski will serve as a creative consultant on the show, with Jason Brown, Sean Daniel, Tomek Baginski, and Jarek Sacco as executive producer. The Barra said in a statement, "As a lifelong fan of fantasy, I'm beyond excited to tell the story, The Witcher Blood Origin. The Witcher Blood Origin will tell the tale of the elven civilization before its fall, and most importantly, reveal the forgotten history of the very first Witcher. The Witcher premieres on Netflix in December and will resume filming season 2 in August." Luca Guadagnino's series We Are Who We Are is coming to HBO in September. The network announced in a press release Monday that the drama series will premiere September 14th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on HBO. The show will stream on HBO Max. We Are Who We Are follows 2 American teens, played by Jack Dylan Grazer and Jordan Christine Seaman, living on a U.S. military base in Italy. The first 8-episode series explores friendship, first love, identity, and the exhilaration and anguish of being a teenager. Chloe Sevigny, Alice Braga, Kid Cudi, Faith Laba, and Spencer Moore II co-star. Grazer plays Fraser, a shy and introverted 14-year-old who moves from New York to the military base with his mother, played by Sevigny and Braga. Seaman portrays Caitlin, a seemingly bald and confident teen who has lived with her father, played by Cudi, mother Alaba, and brother Moore on the base for several years. Guadagnino will serve as a showrunner, executive producer, writer, and director. Lorenzo Malili, Mario Giannani, Elena Recchia, Nick Hall, Sean Conway, and Francesco Milzi de Ero will co-produce the show. Guadagnino is known for directing the films A Bigger Splash, Call Me By Your Name, and the 2018 remake Superior. He will direct an upcoming Scarface remake for Universal Pictures. Christopher Meloni is teasing his outrageous new role in the series Maxxx. The 59-year-old actor discussed the British comedy during Monday's episode of Good Morning America. Meloni sported a freshly shaved head and a new goatee during the interview. He remarked on how he wore a goatee and earrings to play Don Weil, a talent manager on Maxxx. Meloni said of his character style, "I think it's outrageous. Bono, 24-year-old stuck in a 6-year-old body. I will never grow up rock and roll cool." Meloni said he first got his ears pierced in real life at the age of 16. He says that lasted about a week until my father ripped that one out. Then 18 in my late teens and early 20s. Meloni says it's liberating to play the outrageous character. He says that outrageous really is liberating for an actor, or at least this actor. I had a blast, great people to work with too. Meloni has yet to decide if he will keep the goatee while reprising Detective Elliot Stabler on the upcoming Law & Order SVU spin-off Law & Order Organized Crime. He reunited with his former SVU co-star Marisha Hargitay last week. Meloni said of his viral new selfie with Hargitay, "Truth be told, now we know what we're doing, really." She turns to me, she goes, "Are you ready to break the internet?" I go, "Yeah, sure, okay." Maxxx premieres Tuesday on Hulu. Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas confirmed the birth of their first child. On Monday, TMZ reported that Turner gave birth in the Los Angeles hospital Wednesday. Reps for Jonas and Turner confirmed in a statement to People. The couple named their daughter Willa. Both Jonas and Turner have social media accounts but have not yet posted anything about Willa. Turner and Jonas celebrated their first wedding anniversary in May. Their 2019 wedding was a small ceremony. In July, they had a larger wedding in France. Jonas and Turner supported the Black Lives Matter protests against the deaths of George Floyd in May and June, but otherwise have remained private during the pandemic. Jonas has also posted election-related videos on social media. Turner starred as Sansa Stark on Game of Thrones and Jean Grey in the X-Men movies. She recently played Wesley in a Zoom remake of The Princess Bride for QB, for whom she also stars on the series Survive. Jonas is a member of the band the Jonas Brothers with his brothers Kevin and Nick. He is also a solo artist. He played Princess Buttercup and Turner's Wesley in The Princess Bride. Turner told Harper's Bazaar she met Jonas via social media. They had many mutual friends, but Jonas made the first move and messaged her. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have officially become citizens of Greece. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis shared the news Saturday on Instagram months after signing an honorary naturalization order that offered Hanks and Wilson and their children Greek citizenship. In a post, Hanks and Wilson showed off their new Greek passports while posing with Mitsotakis and his wife Mariya Gabrielski. Mitsotakis captioned, "At Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks are now Greek citizens." Wilson, who's of Greek heritage, while Hanks is a Greek Orthodox convert. The couple often vacation in Greece, where they own property in Antiparos, and have produced films based on Greece and the Greek community, including My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Hanks and Wilson were offered honorary citizenship in December after the couple helped raise awareness about the 2018 wildfires near Athens that killed dozens of people and destroyed hundreds of homes. Greek Interior Minister Takis Theodorakakos said in a statement to CNN at the time, "Tom Hanks is a person who shows real interest in the people who suffer in the fire in Mati," and promoted the issue in the global media. Hanks confirmed the news in a tweet in January. He says, "Starting in 2020 as an honorary citizen of all of Greece, Corona Pola." Hanks most recently starred in the film Greyhound, which premiered on Apple TV this month. Deadline said the movie had the largest ever opening weekend release on Apple TV+. Demi Lovato says the evening her fiancé Max Ehrich proposed was the best night of her life. The 27-year-old actress and singer celebrated her engagement Sunday on Instagram after Ehrich proposed last week on a beach in Malibu, California. Lovato shared photos of the moment Ehrich proposed. She captioned the post, "Best night of my life, still soak it all up, I love you baby," at Max Ehrich. Ehrich said in a post on his own account that the Dave Matthews Band song Crash Into Me was playing in the background as he proposed. He says, "Still floating, love you more each and every second," at D. Lovato. Lovato announced her engagement to Ehrich on Instagram last week. The singer says, at Max Ehrich, I knew I loved you the moment I met you. I've never felt so unconditionally loved by someone in my life other than my parents, flaws and all. She added, I'm honored to accept your hand in marriage. I love you more than a caption could express, but I'm ecstatic to start a family and life with you. I love you forever, my baby. Lovato also shared a video of Ehrich Sunday on Instagram. Bruno Major's song, The First Thing You See, plays in the background. She captioned the post, magical moments captured by me. Ehrich responded in the words, he wrote, words can't express the amount of love I have in my heart for your infinite soul, forever and always, baby. Lovato and Ehrich, an actor known for playing Fenimore Baldwin on The Young and the Restless, were first linked in March. And finally, rock legend Robert Plant announced he will release an anthology set, Digging Deep, Subterranea, featuring 30 songs from his career as a solo artist. Plant, best known as the lead singer and lyric writer for the 1970s band Led Zeppelin, said Digging Deep, Subterranea will release October 2nd, and it's time to coincide with the third season of his podcast, Digging Deep with Robert Plant, which begins Monday. The musician said the 30th song on the anthology set spans his 11-album career as a solo artist, including songs like Hurtin' Kind, Shine All Around, Ship of Fools, and Reckless Love. Previously unreleased, the tracks on the two-disc set includes Nothing Takes the Place of You and Charlie Patton Highway Turn It Up Part 1. The anthology includes collaborations with Patty Griffin, Jimmy Page, Phil Collins, Buddy Miller, Nigel Kennedy, and Richard Thompson, among others. Plant says the anthology will be released under his own Esperanza label. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.